Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, and it plays some of the games immortals have called home. Johnny the Jet, Frazier, Crouch, Rozier, and many, many more have built this big red legacy as this crowd is ready to cheer on their beloved Cornhuskers. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Blue Devils will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will get the first swing of the game. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football, David.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
They're working that left side. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Set up for second and short after that completion. To the air, it's Raiola. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
At the 40, there he goes. Can anyone catch him? And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Huskers!
Yeah, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. 7-0. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jones. So the Duke Blue Devils offense will have its first possession of the game. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Using his legs, it's Thomas. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking for a man, it's Murphy. He's going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 15. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
He's got it on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their... Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
So they're facing third and short from the 25. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Huskers will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Using his legs, it's Moore. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. The Blue Devils are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Using the quick game. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Gets it out fast. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They try to pop a run on the draw. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and goal from way back there. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Fair catch called for and made. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Runs through the tackle. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Cornhuskers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, dude.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Wide open downfield. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. They'll throw it from the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They keep attacking through the air. He's going up top. Brings it down on the right side. Touchdown, Nebraska! What a catch and run for 6.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what you're...
Right down the gut of the field. 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Blue Devils! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
First down here for the offense. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes his connection. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On second down, they'll take to the air. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, what a move! No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to run it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
This offense has a second down play. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Mayer. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now with just a few seconds. It's a fake. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. It's incomplete, and the old fake him out with the fake on first down doesn't work. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Never a doubt. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner will be brought down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Lincoln. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Huskers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the Blue Devils with the 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Thomas. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. All kinds of running room. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. With the run on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He's got his man. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Duke. And that one will give them the lead. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. The extra point is blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it. He's at the 50. Past the 30. Past the 20. He takes it all the way back for the defensive 2-point conversion.
And your offense, you're talking to each other the whole time. Look at the score. Understand the situation. We got a chance to go up by 2 scores. We got a chance to put this ball game away. We have to hold on to the football. 2 hands. Make sure I go to the ground with that thing in my possession. It's a big mistake that could cost a big.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. What a snag by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the tight end. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Got the quick pass. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Blue Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. To throw, it's Murphy. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Blue Devils are flying down the field. Trying to pound their way in. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff to Johnson. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Finds his man in the middle. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. He's looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Smashes through. And the returner will be dragged down. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah.
Picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
The offense set for a first down play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Touch pass on the run. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Got it! Touchdown, Huskers! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On the run, it's Moore. Running with power.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Duke! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. The back goes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Swings it out to the flat. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little extra time. Finds a man on the left. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Quick strike complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw it again. Makes the pass. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
He just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Guys, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Murphy. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right. With this much time on the clock, David, the playbook's wide open.
And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll start this drive firing. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback.
Looking to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 35. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And Now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time, one stop, less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing off.
PAT unit on the field. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He wants a big play here late. And he makes the catch inside the 25. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. Feeling some heat. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another